Welcome Sagittarius, and thank you for being here today. This is your monthly love message for the end of May 2022. On the left hand side will be your crowning message cards, and on the right hand side your crowning wisdom message cards. So let's jump straight in and have a look and see what your overarching crowning messages are for the end of May 2022. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning messages to the question, how does the soulmates of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Thank you. Wow. So we have ambition. So we've got the alley of Nike coming out here. So Sagittarius is, for those of you that I am reading for, it feels as if you may be striving for your dreams and aspirations, possibly outside work, outside a romantic connection. It could also represent that you are striving for your heart's desires when it comes to love. I feel, Sagittarius, what I'm picking up here is that you're being guided to expand your thinking, but it also could represent, for some reason, I'm getting, if you're focused on love at the moment, maybe you need to expand your thinking and maybe focus on yourself, focus on your ambition, or focus on your passions and desires outside love. So I'm reading it both ways. Either for some of you, you are very ambitious and driven with regards to work and aspects of your life outside love. You're being guided to expand your thinking to include love. If it's the other way, for some of you, you could be focused so much on love and relationships that you need to expand your drive and your passion to other areas in your life that make your heart sing, because that is what is going to help first of all, I suppose, apply self-love, self-compassion, self-kindness to attract the kind of love that you want. Okay, so two sides of the coin I'm reading here. I would say that for many of you either through past lives or past relationships, or the past with somebody that you are connecting with, has provided you a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and I feel that that is what you're being guided to tap into for the last few days of May, to expand your thinking, or to expand and level you up with regards to love, with regards to other aspects in your life. I'm also picking up, Sagittarius, that by nurturing the friendship side of a relationship is what is going to expand your thinking, but it's also going to expand your drive for what it is you want to achieve in your life, in other aspects of your life to do with your ambition, but also what your ambition and perception is of love. So there's information that you already know that will help to expand your thinking on whatever side of the coin you sit on, whether or not it's your focus is really on love or your focus is really on work and ambition. I feel that what I am picking up is that by expanding your thought processes, by expanding and utilizing the wisdom and knowledge of your past life experiences or past relationships in this lifetime, it's going to trigger spiritual awakening. Okay. And with regards to love, it may even for some of you trigger a rebirth of a very sacred connection that you have with somebody. But right now, whoever you are connected with romantically, they're burdened by something, not sure whether to come forward, but this person is solid, grounded. And I feel that you're being guided to see that. Let's have a look and see what your crowning wisdom message is. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning wisdom message to the question, how does these soulmates of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? For the end of May 2022, what is their current energy spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Sagittarius that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? I feel like they're letting me know, Sagittarius, it's like time for you to move forward with love, move forward with your heart's desires around work, or other aspects of your life. Thank you. So look at that. I can't even make it up. It says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So for many of you that I am picking up, whoever you're connected with, if you are striving for your aspirations around work, you may not be seeing somebody around you that has a lot of love for you, and that's burdening them. And if you look deep within yourself, the knowledge and wisdom of past life experiences or experiences from past relationships is going to expand your thinking. It's going to expand your peripheral view that there is somebody around you that actually, if you look deep, you will know that they love you. For many of you, I feel this is a male energy coming in. And the second message is give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Now, what I am picking up, if you are not in a relationship at the moment, you could be really driven around work, around your goals and aspirations, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you may be blocking a new love coming in, or you may be blocking a transformation of an existing love that wants to come back in. And that's where this expansion of your thinking is like you need to look at every aspect of your life. And if there's one particular area that you are really, really focused on, it's time to look outside that and other aspects, because whether or not it's a new love coming in, or whether or not you are so focused on love that you can't see it right in front of you, or you need to focus on your ambition and other aspects of your life that is going to ignite that passion within you, that is a new love, a new lease on life, a new aspect of life that is going to bring you passion, that's going to bring you love. I feel that that's what your spirit team are guiding me to let you know. That's what you need to see. That's what you need to expand your thinking on. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So for many of you, like I say, it feels as if there are two groups of you. Some of you that are really, really focused on work, aspects of your life, of your dreams and your aspirations, that you're not seeing right in front of you somebody that does love you very, very deeply. For some of you, you could be focused so much on love with a particular person that you are not seeing that there are other things around you, other aspects of your life that could ignite a certain passion within you, that could help you expand and build on a friendship bond with whoever you are with, to alleviate, I suppose, really that intensity of just focusing on that person. So for many of you, it's you deserve everything that your heart is desiring. But it feels as if you're being guided to have balance, to balance something out. Okay. Sagittarius, if this message is resonating for you already, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really does help to push this video out to other Sagittariuses. It also enables you to get those notifications of when I'm uploading new messages. And of course, it does support the channel. So I thank you in advance for your support and encouragement. Existing subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for all of your support, encouragement and donations. It's really appreciated, and I hope that you all get something really useful and meaningful out of this month's reading. Let's get into your main love message now. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does these soulmates of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? For the end of May 2022, what is their current energy spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Sagittarius that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below, and all around me. Thank you. So we're going to focus particularly on love, but I'm picking up, Sagittarius, whoever you're connected to is definitely burdened by something. All right, let's have a look. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does these soulmates of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Ooh. For the end of May 2022, what is their current energy? Thank you. Wow, yeah, look at that with the Devil card. So there is something that your person either is feeling, if you are in the group that is really driven around work, okay, they are feeling that kind of energy is really toxic because you're not seeing the love that they have for you. For the other side of you that are really focused on this person and not looking at other aspects in your life to have a rounded, balanced, healthy relationship, they feel that your focus on them and the love connection is quite toxic. Okay, you also could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn in your chart. The burden that they feel in this connection, whatever group that you sit in, that burden is very toxic to them. Yeah. So with the Seven of Cups coming out here, this person is either thinking about making a choice, which direction to go with you, or they are feeling that the choices that you're making, there's a lot of misunderstanding or miscommunication that's creating a lot of toxicity within them. So for many of you, again, whatever camp you're sitting in, whether you are the ambitious, driven around work, or your ambition is the relationship, this person feels that it's toxic. Yeah, and they may not know how to address it with you. They love you, we know that they love you, okay, but it's almost as if they don't quite know how to transform this. Thank you. Yeah. And both of you are thinking quite heavily about each other, about what it is that is not quite right. So Sagittarius, if you are involved with somebody, or you are so driven with work and ambitions and your heart's desires that you're not seeing what is right in front of you with regards to love. It's bothering you, but it's also bothering the other person. Okay? Trying to rest that monkey mind, trying to be still, trying to figure out what it is that is unsettling you, what's unsettling them. And I feel with the Seven of Wands coming out on your side, you're being guided to fight for the connection, to maybe for some of you, you've got your barriers up because you're so focused on work, you're so focused on your ambitions and your heart's desires, which there's nothing wrong with that. But you're also being guided. If you look deep within your heart, you can fight for love as well, because you deserve this. You deserve everything. You deserve your heart's desires around work, health, family, life. But you also deserve love, and you're being guided to fight for that. And part of that I am picking up, if you're in a relationship already, you're being guided, I feel, to focus on the friendship of the connection. Fight for that, because that is what is going to almost create a rebirth. Yeah, many of you, whatever is going on, whatever it is that's just not quite sitting right in your spirit when it comes to love, is keeping you up at night. Yeah. And look at that, the Three of Swords. So whoever you are connected with, they are heartbroken, and you can see the heartbreak here for both of you with those three swords coming here. And you're both trying to almost think about things before you talk about it. This person is feeling very confused, not sure what choice to make, not sure about the choices that you're making, feeling that the whole situation is quite toxic, but it's impacting them because they are heartbroken, they are burdened, and they feel that how it's impacting them is not healthy. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides, oh, thank you. So yeah, look at that. This person is trying to walk in faith that whatever it is between the two of you, you just know something is not right. Okay, you may not be able to put your finger in it, they may not be able to put their finger in it, but what you're being guided, Sagittarius, is that you already have the answer, because either through past life experiences or your past experiences with this person or other relationships has already given you the wisdom and knowledge to identify what it is you need, what corrective action you need to take, what it is that you need to expand your thinking upon. This person is definitely walking in faith. I would say that this person is very intuitive. They do want to have a conversation. You both know that there is a conversation that needs to be had, but maybe whatever they have to say to you, they may feel that you may be a bit defensive. So if you are in the group of Sagittarius that you are really driven with regards to work, for example, and not really seeing the love that this person has for you, you may not even know them, but you're not seeing that there is love right in front of you. It almost feels as if they may feel that if they have that conversation with you, you're going to be very, very defensive. If you are the group of Sagittariuses that is very, very focused on this love connection, and therefore you have kind of you've kind of like surrendered yourself to the love, but you are not focused on other aspects of your life. This person may want to talk to you about that, but again, they may feel that you will be defensive. You may interpretate it that they don't love you and they don't want to be with you. That's not the case. It's almost as if they want to impart knowledge and wisdom to you that, you know, there is more to the connection than the connection. finding other aspects in your life, a hobby, maybe work, maybe I don't know, something else that makes your heart sing with joy is what they want to encourage you. But they may feel that you're going to get a little bit defensive. I feel for this card coming out in the middle of the reading, I'm reading this, that you're being guided to surrender to other aspects of your life. Surrender to what is right in front of you if you're already very, very work driven. And be open to have those conversations. You may feel that this person may be a little bit guarded, not sure how they're going to receive conversations with you. You're being guided to fight for that. You don't need to overthink it, because you have the knowledge and the wisdom within you already to deal with this situation. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you give me more information to the question, how does the soulmates of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Thank you. So I feel that you're being guided to fight for your happiness. I would say that for many of you, if you know this person, and your focus is very much on them, they bring you a lot of happiness. They are your wish fulfillment. You're being guided to fight for your ambition, your drive, your aspirations, other areas in your life that bring you joy, love, passion. Okay, fight for what makes you happy, basically. If you are in the group of Sagittarius where you are so driven with regards to work, you're being guided to fight for a balance of happiness, of work and love. Okay, I feel for many of you, you're waiting for the answers of what you should do next. Like I said, whatever side or group that you sit in, Sagittarius, is almost as if within yourself you know something is not quite right. It's keeping you up at night and you're waiting for solutions, answers, signs, synchronicities. They're coming. They are coming. And I feel that you're being guided. It's going to take you to almost stop, think, breathe, and really look deep within your heart. And look, there you go. Here's the person that you're connecting with, the Knight of Wands. This person is very uncertain whether or not they should have this conversation with you. That they feel that there's something within the connection that is burdening them, that's not healthy. They don't know how to clear that up with you. But they do feel very strongly that something needs to be done. With the Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries, or you could have Aries in your chart. But this person strongly wants to take action, really thinking about it, wanting the conversation. It's almost like, how do they deliver this message to you, Sagittarius, without you getting upset? But they know deep down that they have to do it. And that conversation, I feel, is something that is going to transform and trigger a rebirth in what I feel is very much a sacred union. Yeah, this person wants to reach out with you with the Ace of Wands. Look at the amount of fire signs that's coming out. Wands and the Emperor all are associated with the fire sign. So you genuinely could be dealing with another Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. This person wants to reach out to you. They want to offer an olive branch. They want to talk about something. They want to take action to trigger a new beginning, a rebirth. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you clarify, How does the soulmates of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, thank you. And then we have got the Four of Swords in reverse. So the Four of Swords is coming out here. And it feels as if with it coming out reverse on your side, it almost feels as if you could be blocking a rebirth. Okay. It also could represent that that you're seeing something that isn't quite right. You can't put your finger on it. Okay, and it's frustrating you, it's exhausting you, it's keeping you up at night. This is all about frustration. This is all about maybe even for some of you a little bit resentful if you are falling in the category of Sagittariuses that are very work driven or very driven to do with your ambition. It's almost as if this person came and spoke to you about it, you'd actually resent that. They are fully aware of that, and that is why they feel they need to choose their words very, very carefully. What you are not realizing is that conversation does need to be had in order for you to have balance, for you to realize that this person actually has a lot of love for you, and there's something that is quite challenging that they want to address with you, but unsure how to do it, but they strongly feel that it needs to be done. So you are being guided that this frustration or resentment is actually blocking your happiness. And that is what you're being guided to fight for, to surrender, to be open to, you know, a very challenging conversation that somebody wants to have with you. And look at that, the Knight of Cups. This person loves you. They love you. Very, very deeply. And so I feel that they're coming towards you to have a challenging conversation, but they're doing it out of love. They're walking in faith with that High Priestess. Thank you. And they're coming in to clear up misunderstandings and miscommunication. Seven of Cups. So that you are thinking about this person very heavily. It's like I said, Sagittarius, you know something is not quite right, but you can't put your finger on it. This person wants to talk to you about something that they feel is going to be a conversation of conflict, or a conversation that is going to be extremely challenging because they know that you're going to get the wrong end of the stick. Hence the frustration or resentment that you may feel if this person says to you, you know what, you're focusing so much on work that you're not seeing and nurturing the connection with them, or you are focused so much on them that you're not seeing and nurturing other aspects of your life. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guide. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this person, I would say that this Queen of Swords, Sagittarius, is your energy, male or female. Many of you may be in a position of like a high profile position, or like a position at work, or aspects in your life where you are a very clean judgment. You have to make decisions that are not wishy-washy. It's just straight to the point. Is like yes is yes, no is no. So you are somebody that they do see as somebody that is very firm in what you speak, perhaps very cutting. You may also come across this person a little bit judgmental if they have to say to you, look, you know, you're focusing so much on work, you're not focusing on us, you need to balance that out. Or the reverse, you are focusing so much on our relationship that you're not seeing other aspects in your life that that you know you should be looking at and exploring and nurturing. It's almost as if they are afraid that you're going to say something real cutting, or you may even break off the relationship. Thank you. but they are coming in with swift, unexpected communication. This person knows that something has to be said because it's really burdening them. They are heartbroken that you are either focused so much on work or you're focused so much on them that it's almost stifling. Either or. And there we go. The Knight of Swords. I feel that this person is going to rush in and speak their truth in some shape, form or another, even though they are very, very hesitant, because you might cut them out. You may walk away from them. You may say something quite abrupt. And when they do, with the Two of Swords, you're not going to know what to say. You're not going to know what to say, how to respond. And so therefore, with that Knight of Wands and that Two of Swords, which is 3 swords, this is where it's echoing the 3 of Wands. You're almost kind of going to be a little bit heartbroken or upset or disappointed, and you're going to wait before you respond, because whatever they're going to say is going to keep you up at night. It's going to make you feel a little bit confused. It's going to make you feel that you've got to make a choice and you don't like it. You're being guided to expand your thinking. Let's continue. Well, guys, look, you know, I know that this is a challenging reading that's coming out, but with the Wheel of Fortune, this is telling me that the person that you're connected with is fated to take you to that next journey. They are fated to have this conversation to expand your thinking. Whether it be you need to balance out work and love, or love and work. But it's a fated connection, and it's a connection in which they are, or they have got to that point in the relationship with you where they are fated, they are destined to say what they've got to say. And I feel that you're being guided by focusing on the friendship and the bond. So for many of you, whoever you are connecting with, either this person is a very, very close friend and you don't see how much they love you, and you're not in a relationship with them at the moment because you're so focused on work. They may say something to you that's going to be said with love. It's going to have you confused. You may not know how to respond. But if you open your mind and look deep in your heart, you will see that this person is only telling you what they want to tell you out of love for you. And that is what's going to trigger a different kind of relationship with them. If this person, you are already in a relationship with them and your focus so much is on them and the relationship, by focusing your attention on the friendship which enabled you to have this relationship with this person, and taking whatever they're going to tell you with love, is going to help you to transform the kind of relationship that you do have with them. With the Queen of Wands, this person does know that you are very, very passionate towards them. They do see you as somebody that's extremely passionate, extremely free-spirited, very independent, and somebody that is very action-orientated. So if you are falling in the group of Sagittarius where all of your attention has gone to this person, they know that that's unhealthy for you. They want you to expand. They want you to have that same drive that you have for them to have in other aspects of your life. Because that is your nature. That is who you are. You're action orientated, you're independent, you're free-spirited. And that's what they love about you. If you're falling in the camp where you are very, very focused on work, that's the Queen of Wands. They don't want you to change. They just want you to have more balance with them and other aspects of your life. Thank you. Wow. So I feel that for many of you, with the Six of Cups coming out here, whatever it is you want to rush in what they're going to rush in and tell you, you may really genuinely pull back your energy, Sagittarius. And if you do that, you're going to be missing them. There's going to be a sense of nostalgia because the two of you, there is a very deep bond here. And for many of you, you have lived many and many lives with this person. You're going to be thinking very, very heavily about this person, what to do, what to say. This person is going to be very, very patient with you because they know that they need to speak their truth. And you will see that this person is your twin flame. They have been brought into your life to speak some sort of truth that is going to trigger a past life experience with this person, or a past experience in other relationships that you may have thought that you had learned the lesson, but somehow that thing that is bothering your spirit that you can't put your finger on, this person is going to trigger it. With the Temperance card, this is your major arcana. This person is fated to tell you something that is going to level you up in the relationship, but also level you up spiritually. And they're going to be victorious with you, with this unexpected victory, with you, with this unexpected message. Because they are speaking their truth. And that is when you are going to not be sure how to kind of respond to this, wanting to rush in, heal the situation, because something is going to trigger with the Six of Cups and the Lovers card that this person is your twin flame. Something is going to trigger within you, Sagittarius. You're going to think about it. Think about it heavily. But again, if you look deep in your heart, you will see that this person is coming towards you with nothing but love to address an aspect in your life that I feel that they are fated to do, but also it is fated to transform your view of love to a more all-rounded, healthy, balanced viewpoint, either with them or with other aspects of your work. And look what happens. The 10 of Coins, you end up building a solid, beautiful future that is transformed, all because of one conversation that this person is really, really hesitant to talk to you about. It almost feels as if it's going to expand your thinking, so much so that you will take heed. But as we go into June, you're going to think about it. But the end result is a future that you can build with this person, that you're going to have both. You're going to have the ambition, the drive, the desires of your heart that brings in money, but also you're going to build a future with this person, and that is the transformation. You also could be dealing with the Gemini, or you could have Gemini in your chart. Let's get some clarifiers. Look at that, the Page of Coins. This person wants to talk. They are confused. They are not sure, hesitant. This person is your divine counterpart, the King of Swords. Remember I said that Queen of Swords is you. This is how they visualize you. You know, somebody that is straight down the middle, direct, because that's your nature. You may be in a job where you've got to make decisions that are not wishy-washy. Yes is yes, no is no. This person and you are each other's divine counterpart, Queen and King. So it's like this person is confused, uncertain how to deliver whatever message they've got to give to you through a serious conversation. Yeah. But it's almost as if them putting down that sword is kind of like, we need to draw a line in the sand. We need to draw a line in the sand with regards to you focusing too much on work, if you're in that group of Sagittariuses that I'm reading for, or we need to draw a line in the sand where the second group of you, where you're just focused, all your attention is on them. And this is where you then see them as your divine counterpart, your twin flame. Let's continue. But you will be confused, Sagittarius, why they're saying what they're saying. You're being guided to connect. Connect with that high priestess. Connect with your spiritual being and not your carnal. Because what you may see with your naked human eyes of this person having a conversation with you, I almost feel that it's going to trigger ego and pride. And that's what you need to strip back and follow your spirit, walk in faith, follow your intuition. Because you've got a choice to make. And you're being guided to follow your spiritual, intuitive side of you to make the right choice for yourself and for this connection. And if you can go deep within your heart, that high priestess is what's going to expand your thinking of knowledge and wisdom that you've already have with this person who is your twin flame to build the future that you want. Thank you. And look at that. What a beautiful card to get right at the end. You are going to enter a new beginning, a transformational beginning based on love and pure love. Love for how you earn your money, but also love for this person. With the Ace of Cups, what I love with this card is regardless of what our human experience is, this is two souls that love each other unconditionally. And look at that, the Lover's card, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess. You are strongly being guided to expand your thinking, Sagittarius, to look at things from a spiritual viewpoint, because this person is extremely important in your life. They're important to you leveling up. They're important to you seeing that your passions, your heart's desires, your ambition is what they want for you as well, but they want it in a balanced way. And that is what is going to trigger a rebirth of based on love, love for each other. Really beautiful reading, actually. Let's have a look and see what your advice is. Oh, look at that. It says, trust in the healing power of love. For it is only through love that happiness is possible. And that's what you're going to end up with, Sagittarius. You know, rewarded, almost like your heart's desires when it comes to money, but also building a future with this person is going to be on love, based on love. So it says, I'll start again. It says, trust in the healing power of love, for it is only through love that happiness is possible. Observe all that transpires, but don't get emotionally attached. The storm will clear. You can be of assistance to the one you love only if you remain positive. So this is just echoing that this is going to, whatever they're going to say, it's going to hit you like a little bit like a ton of bricks, because you're not going to know how to react. Many of you may want to rush in and give this person a bit of peace of your mind. Remember, we saw the Four of Swords in reverse. Many of you may feel resentful, frustrated. How dare they? That storm will pass. Don't get emotionally attached. Step out of that and go into your spiritual being to really expand your thinking and think about it before you respond. Remaining positive is what you get. You will get all you desire. Your second message, look at that. Let go of inhibitions. Be creative and allow your imagination to run wild. Your love life will transform in ways you never thought possible. I cannot make this up. And it almost feels as if, Sagittarius, I love you all, but it feels like this person is going to help you expand your thinking to break out of ego and pride. And to be free. To be free to love what you do outside of a love connection. To pursue your heart's desires and aspirations and dreams. But also to love this person and to receive their love with no inhibitions. And then it says here, your last message, every loving thought is a seed of love. Sometimes the seed sprouts instantly, and other times it lies dormant for a while. The timing really doesn't matter. Love always grows into greater love. So this love that the two of you have is dormant, okay? That unconditional love, that unconditional bond, that twin flame connection is dormant. And so from a love point of view, as this person comes in and addresses something with you, it triggers and opens the floodgates of the love that the two of you have shared and experienced with each other in past lives. And that is almost the expansion of breaking free from worldly activities and thoughts of how a relationship should be, or, you know, how work should be, or, you know, how you should be, and the drive that you apply to love or work. You're being guided that you can have it all. You just need to expand your thinking and be open to what this person has to say forward to you. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for you, Sagittarius. If this message resonates, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, check out your moon, rising and Venus signs. It could also help you on this journey with this person. Until next time, though, I'm sending you loads and loads of love, peace and light. And I really, really hope that this reading was really helpful for you. You take care. Bye-bye.